Hello, children. Are you ready for your bedtime story? I said, are you ready for your bedtime story? And if you're sitting comfortably, then I'll begin. Sully and Millie stood at the front of a crowd of about 50 people, some of whom had gathered to see the ghost ship draw alongside the museum. Rufus the robin and Earlie bird had disappeared, but nobody, not even Millie and Sully, had noticed. Like the other children, they were transfixed by the boat. Only the adults were confused. They could see nothing. It seemed to them that their children were staring at the water that had flowed all the way from the hills northwest of Hull. The children were watching in silence, some with mouths gaping open as they saw the faint image of the ghost ship, long, elegant and brown, as it began to lift out of the water, the men's oars heaving as if they were rowing through the air. Millie and Sully could see the men and women up close, rowing, their muscular arms bare in the Hull sunshine. "What's it doing?" Sully asked as the ship passed over their heads. Adult voices panicky as their children laughed and gasped. Millie was about to answer when she saw Earlie bird and Rufus the robin. The two mascots were standing at the window of the museum, waving their banner, encouraging the boat to follow them into the museum. Sully understood. "Come inside," he shouted at the other children. "The ghost ship is going in." But no one moved. They were spellbound, watching in awe as the ghost ship passed through the wall of the museum and disappeared from their sight. Then, a mad scramble. 30 children, followed by 20 adults, into the museum. But to see what? That's what Sully and Millie could not imagine. What would they see inside? They ran through the museum's displays, all the ages of Hull, until they reached the longship in its huge glass case. It was no longer the mysterious piece of dark wood, hidden, protected from the world by its case and faint lighting. It was magnificent. The boat in the museum was long and complete. The broken and rotten planks were solid in a perfect streamlined shape. 6 men, some in tunics, others bare-chested, stood at the front, 4 at the back. An 11th man stood apart from the others, steering or guiding the ancient craft. And the men no longer looked troubled or anxious. They were rowing smoothly, their faces beaming and giving off a golden glow of energy. Sully and Millie turned to the 2 mascots who'd helped them make this happen, as the rest of the children crowded round the boat to see it in all its glory. "Look how happy they are," Sully said to the mascots. "You've done this." Earlie bird and Rufus the robin patted the 2 children on their backs with their wings, and the children knew it had been a team effort. Behind the children, the parents looked puzzled still. So did the museum staff. But they were happy that the children of Hull were taking such an interest in the amazing piece of history that the Has Home longboat really was. Not knowing that thanks to Rufus the robin and Earlie bird, the children were seeing it as it had been all those years ago in Hull's Iron Age.